Hello everybody, and thank you for watching the Sims4's little YouTube channel and a tiny home for one. This is also a pretty long speed build. My last speed build I named My Take on Modern. It was me trying to build a modern house. Clean lines, no clutter, black and white, a flat roof, and it was a horrible time for me because I am not that kind of person. Those clean white walls, it makes me feel like I'm in a hospital. I need clutter, I need patterns, I need colors. That's more me. So now we are building a super tiny home. I think it will be like with the front porch or the front area, it will be like 42 tiles, but I think that 9 of those are the front area, or maybe it's only 6. Yeah, maybe it's only 6 tiles, because this is the entire home. And when I started building in The Sims, like 2.5 years ago, I could honestly make like a bathroom with, I don't know, 50 tiles or something. And if I had a room that was only like 9 tiles or something like that, it was at my most just a hallway, an entrance to a house. But as I have been building for a longer period of time, I have taught myself, or I've been watching a lot of videos with YouTubers, and they have taught me how to build smaller and cozier. And this is something I really don't like. Why can I not pull the columns all the way up to the roof? It looks silly like this. Oh well, maybe I can just pull those flaps on the roof so that they will get bigger and that it looks like the columns are supporting the roofs. This build is super tiny, as I said, and it's clutter filled and it's colorful. Not maybe screaming colors, but colors nevertheless, and especially if you compare it to the other build I did the other day, that Take on Modern, because that was just black and white, and I just like put in like a mildly green carpet somewhere. No, rug, not a carpet, a rug, and some plants, and they are actually green. Surprise, surprise. But now I made 2 different roofs. One has a see-through, it's like a glass roof on that smaller piece of the house, which I am going to turn into a bedroom really soon. I am looking at the new lightings from the Growing Together expansion pack, and I really like the wall lights that I have on the outside of the house. They are really, really pretty. But I was not so sure about that chandelier. Those small lamps, saucers, or what they are called, I don't know, are actually the best ones. They don't take up any space and they really light up a room in a proper way, according to me. No. You can't use that window, it's way too big. Maybe a window like that. And then you can put the sink in front of that window. Because then you can have some light and you can open it up, or I can pretend that the sim can open it up to like air the bathroom out after you had a steamy shower. The only thing that I do not like about those wall-mounted showers from Snowy Escape and University Pack is that you cannot woohoo in them. because sometimes that's really a good thing to have, like a woohoo bush or a shower, especially those bathtubs and shower combos. They are good for woohooing and making babies in. And especially now with that new expansion pack growing together, woohooing has been taken to another level since we have infants now. And I am trying to, like off cam and by watching videos, I'm trying to learn all the quirks about those new infants. But since I have already had a hard time with toddlers, feeling that they are a handful, this infant stage is just adding on to pressure and panic, according to me. Well, let's get back to this build. I put a shelf on top of the shower, just so I can put a soap and some shampoo bottles and stuff. Because when you have a tiny, tiny bathroom like this, you do not have a lot of space to clutter it up. Well, but I'll find solutions all the time, solutions to clutter, because I think it makes the house look homey and lived in. And here we got the different sets of towels, one for your feet, and one for your private area, and one for your hair, and one for your, yeah, you know what I'm saying. And this new toothbrush, electric toothbrush, a cute one that was like pinkish. And now let's see, I need some tiles in here. I like that gray tile. It's actually nice. It looks good with that dark brown wood tones from the windows and the sink. I really love that sink. It's a counter from Snowy Escape. And you can just put stuff underneath like towels and shampoo bottles and stuff. And I really like that. That's good. So you have everything close. And some more towels. And let's see if we start. Oh yeah, a door. A door is very good so you can enter your bathroom. But maybe not in white. Do I keep it white or do I change it? I actually don't remember. Well, now we are going to almost my favorite counters from the Vampires pack, because I love that green color. It's gorgeous. But to put counters like that in a corner does not look good. Not at all. So we need to change that. And this is where I actually struggle a bit. But I want that new fridge from the newest pack. No, not that one. Yes, this. And green. Oh, it's stunning. Absolutely stunning. And a green counter as well. And a sink. Oh, that's good. Oh, a bronze goldish colored sink. That's pretty. I often watch a show on YouTube that's called Living Big in a Tiny Home. I don't know if you guys have seen it, but if you haven't, just look it up. Living Big in a Tiny Home. It's truly an amazing show that shows normal people just chosen to downsize in life and how they live so much happier than before. And I know that it's not only, green pastures and gold at the end of the rainbow by living tiny, but it looks so nice. And now I took this dresser and I pushed it a bit into the wall because I like the mirror. I really do. But for this specific build, I do not need the mirror. And I think it looks like a new piece of furniture when you do that, when you can change it. And I have an alarm clock, and that is a very good place for an alarm clock, because if you are in bed, you need to go down to turn off the alarm. And that's swell, because then you can't snooze. Because when you're down, you know? Then you might just as well get up. And stereo, and it doesn't look right to me. It's a bit off. So maybe I can try to. It's really hard when you play on console to move stuff to where you want them. Oh, that's better. And it's still not poking out on the back side. And now let's see, what else can we get? We need a rug, a nice rug. Which one to choose? There's like a million rugs. No, this is cute. And I think that's from the new pack. As you can see, in comparison of my modern house, this is so much more me. Colors, knickknacks everywhere, but I don't mean like completely messy, but I need knickknacks to make it feel lived in. And I want this, some kind of nice wallpaper, but I want it to be green, but it doesn't have to be like screamy green. It can be a bit subtle. Oh, that's a nice wallpaper. And it's got like wood on the top and the bottom, and that goes very well together with the dresser's top with dark wood. Sometimes I see YouTubers, and they go bananas if they have mismatched wood colors in their home, and I think it's pretty. Maybe I'm not as well trained as many of them, but I know what I like, and I use it. So now, for my thing, my signum. In Swedish, it's called signum. I always put cookbooks on top of the fridge, like Miss Griffey, a YouTuber that always put cutting boards in her builds, and that is like her thing, so that you can see it's her build. And now we are changing the counters to a corner one, and I changed the sink to a different place, and now we need one of those pieces that's more like a bar piece, so you can have this little bar stool and sit and eat. And you can also prepare food on that counter and the corner one. And now let's have a few windows, because these windows is from the new pack Growing Together, and they are absolutely to die for. The new doors and windows and lightings are gorgeous in this pack. Until now, I have always preferred the Strangerville pack when it comes to doors and windows. And with this pack, Strangerville has got some competition, some serious competition. And let's put some flooring in, also dark wood, which I think is very pretty. And from the paranormal pack, I grabbed this rug and I size it down so that it can be in front of the sink. And now I want some shelves in that corner, because shelves means clutter. No, not that one. What did I pick that one for? I want to pick my own shelves so I can put my own clutter on it. Oh, that shelf from base game is so cute. And I actually do take like light wood instead of dark wood this time. Maybe I should have taken some dark wood, because I can change the color. And as I said before, playing on a console, it's kind of hard to make things line up. When you play on PC, you can use that red shelf that is a CC thing, but the shelf is not staying in the build, so the build will not have CC, but it's only something that you can like use to put stuff up where things are not actually supposed to like slot to a shelf or a counter or something. You can choose it by yourself instead. So some tea bags, some utensils, and let's see, a paper towels, a paper towel roll. No, in Swedish, hushållspapper. That's good. And what else? What more can we find? Something cute. Oh, yes, yes. No, not a pot. I want that little chicken thing. Because that's what you can keep eggs in when you cook eggs in the morning. And you put them in and you put the chicken on top and the eggs will keep warm. That's cute. Very, very adorable. And what else can I find? Oh, bottles of sauce bottles, like ketchup and maybe some barbecue sauce and stuff for cooking. I can pretend it's soya. I need soya for everything. I'm addicted to soya. And a small vase. Oh, that was big. So we can size it down and put it up in the corner. Because you can pretend that you keep stuff in it that you need for cooking. And now what? Oh, a teapot. This black teapot is so adorable. It's also a base game. Oh, it's not floating. Nothing seems to be floating. Oh, that's weird. Because it's very hard to put stuff up on a shelf when you don't have that red shelf. But we succeeded. And some knives on top of this, on the wall above the stove. And what am I looking for now? What am I trying to write? I can't tell. Something else. Are we looking for the cutting boards? But now we find this little cute piece. Oh, a towel. That's good because then you can have it, like use it when you like take something out of the oven that's hot. And some bottles of soap so you can wash your hands and do the dishes and stuff. And some handbags. It goes so perfect with that little shelf, don't you think? At least I think it does. And a clothing rack so you can hang up your coats and stuff when you enter the house. And a wooden spoon and a fork on top of the fridge just to clutter things up even more. And what else can we find? There are not so much space. There are not so much. There's not much space in this house to put any more clutter, but I'll do my best. We need to put a shoe rack and some more shoes next to the rack on the floor. And what else can we? Oh yeah, a mirror. A mirror is really good. And am I going to use my favorite one? No, that's too big. No, I said it's too big, don't use it. Well, that's not my favorite one, but it's a good one. My favorite wall-mounted mirror is from Eco Lifestyle. And now let's see if we can have a rug in front of the front door. Like so you can wipe your feet when you get inside. Yes. We're getting somewhere in here. So now let's take it outside instead. Like a mailbox, a trash can somewhere, and yes, let's put some paint on the foundations. But then the columns looks even more weird. No, let's lose the columns completely. It looks just plain silly. So in my imagination, this used to be just a shed. The stone part was just a shed before, and then when the sim moved in, she added on to the house with that part that's more wooden, made of wood. So she made the house bigger, and we need to see so that the bush is not poking through the walls. And let's see, that will definitely be poking through the walls if I have it that close. I have to move it out from the wall a bit. Those bushes, I think, come from island living. Yes, island living, and I really like to match it with those wall climbing plants that also have got white flowers. So now let's see. No, you can't do that. Half the bushes inside the house. No, not possible. And sometimes I am actually a bit lazy when it comes to decorating the outside of the house, like the front yard or the backyard, or just doing landscaping. I think that I should take like a week off The Sims, of recording and putting Sims videos up on this channel, and just still play The Sims, but practice on moving plants around, doing gardens, and especially using the terrain tool to make like hills and valleys. Just truly practice on it. I think that would be good for me. But I like putting content up. I think it's so much fun. It's like my resting. No, not resting. It's like I come home after a hard day at work and I just relax. It's my hobby, and I need to have a hobby to just like forget everything else with this busy life of mine, being a teacher and a mother of 5. So I just need my own time, and The Sims is perfect for me. So now the build is finished, and I will leave you with some music and some screenshots. So I thank you so much for watching, and now let's enter this mini house.